here he comes. The pride and joy of New Jersey, along with the pride and joy of Swansea, Wales. Here he is, Robbie E and Big Rob. As yeah, Mike, there you go. You got to get through the bouncer before you get into the club.
Just like in the club in Las Vegas, you see the VIP entrance.
Yeah.
The big man, the bouncer, Robbie T, clearing the way for his man, Robbie E. And any opponent of Robbie E, they know that they may have to deal at some point with the massive Robbie T.
And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, he is the phenomenal AJ Styles.
And Mike, we have been there from the very beginning. Can you think of a man that has provided the fans with more exciting matches over the last 10 years than this man himself, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles?
No, JB, I'm right there with you. I think if you talk about an MVP of the first decade of TNA wrestling, I think all signs point to this individual. He won himself the phenomenal AJ Styles. Think of the accomplishments of AJ Styles in the past 10 years. Grand Slam champion, held all the gold. World Heavyweight title, X Division champion, World Tag Team champion, TV champion. He's been there, he's done it all.
You know, and on the spin cycle, we have a great lineup, and a great lineup today. We've got Austin Aries, we've got Kurt Angle, we've got Sting, we've got Cowboy James Storm. I posed the question, who should be the second inductee into the TNA Hall of Fame? And a lot of people say AJ Styles. I asked AJ Styles about that. He said, no, I'm not even close to being done here in TNA. Definitely the final chapter in his book is far from being written in this company.
Boy, that is quite a lineup of talent that you were able to assemble, JB, for the show. And I can tell you that AJ Styles, in my opinion, he should be in the TNA Hall of Fame. In his mind, like you said, he doesn't want to be labeled. He doesn't want to be classified as a Hall of Famer, because I think a lot of people think once you're in the Hall of Fame that you're towards the end of your career, maybe even retired.
Certainly AJ Styles has many great years of action ahead of him. Certainly after what we've seen. Whoa,
watch this.
What we've seen from him in the Bound for Glory series. Another roll-up. Here's a cover.
Well, the Bound for Glory series, the cream of the crop, the best of the best. As AJ goes for another pin attempt, leg strength of Robbie E enables him to power out both of these men. Robbie E and the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, were a part of the 12 individuals, the 12 men who competed in the Bound for Glory series.
And of course, if you ask Robbie E, his claim to fame, getting a victory over Jeff Hardy, he said it. He said, I beat Jeff Hardy fair and square. 1, 2, 3.
He beat him 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Beat him on a count out.
Exactly. 5 points, though, at the end of the day for Robbie E in the victory over Jeff Hardy.
Come on. I mean,
far from enough to get
you're hanging your hat on a count out win? Give me a break.
Well, when you're Robbie E, you take what you get. But I'll tell you what, don't count this guy out. After, whoa, look out. Drop kick coming up, possibly from AJ Styles.
Oh, yeah.
Connects.
You've seen AJ once or twice before as well.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he has such an exciting moveset. You talk about everything that he does in and out of the ring. AJ Styles personifies what this organization is all about, Mike. It's hard work, it's integrity. And certainly
it's what we mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Involvement, interference from outside of Robbie T. What just turns the tide, changes the complexion of the match.
You can see the fans getting on Robbie E. This match will continue when we return. Robbie E versus AJ Styles on Xplosion. Crowd solidly behind AJ Styles here on Xplosion. This match featuring the phenomenal one versus Robbie E. And don't forget Big Rob outside of the ring, and certainly has played a part in many of Robbie E.'s matches over the last many months.
And it was right before we went to the commercial break. It was just that momentary interference on the part of Big Rob outside that has turned this match in favor of Robbie E. All during the commercial break, it was Robbie E. in control, and now you see, again, the massive man outside from Wales, Robbie T. wearing down AJ. Gonna roll him in, and let's see if Robbie E. can capitalize.
And after touching by the performance of both men, by the Bound for Glory series point standings, obviously two very different outcomes for these guys, but both gave it everything they had, and it's such a competitive race to get to that matchup at Bound for Glory.
Well, that's the entire key behind the Bound for Glory series. You spend 3 months trying to gain those points any way you can. Pin, submission. Submission, of course, being better than a pinfall, picking up the extra 3, all in an effort to get the world title shot. The main event slot at Bound for Glory, biggest pay-per-view event of the year, as we see AJ taken and tossed all the way to the floor. And here's the involvement again of the big man.
And match after match, time after time, we see this guy get involved. He's just, just gigantic. What a size.
Here it is.
And I'll tell you what, Robbie E, say what you want about him, he has aligned the right people, I think, to get in his corner. You talk about Big Rob, a guy that is just so powerful. And outside the ring, you know, a great asset to him, even if it is completely outside of the rules.
Another pin attempt off the bombs away, knee drop, and another near fall. Starting to sense a little bit of frustration and anger on the part of Robbie E in this match. He's been in control now for several minutes, but he just has not been able to get that real good, serious pin attempt on AJ, as AJ's going to try and mount a comeback. You mentioned how Styles has the support of the fans here tonight in this Xplosion exclusive.
Here it does, over the top rope once again. And look out, AJ Styles on the outside of the ring. From the top.
Flying forearm, goes springboard off the top rope, and now AJ takes control. Dares Robbie E to come right towards him. Going to set up for the clash right here, but again, oh, Robbie T takes the boot to the back of the head. Bridging pin attempt that time as AJ's shoulders were down for 2.
And Robbie E capitalizing on the situation. AJ Styles distracted, had to take care of Rob Terry outside the ring. That allowed Robbie E to get a second. Look out, Pele!
Bam! Top of the head. Pele connects. Could be step 1 towards the finish. Styles clash attempt on the way. AJ's got him set up. Robbie E tries to fight it off. Oh, man.
Gonna do it. What a win.
The phenomenal AJ Styles.
Mike, no matter the odds, AJ Styles seems to overcome and has for many years and will continue for many years here in Impact Wrestling this week. No exception on Xplosion. A hard-fought victory over Robbie E.
He won. Excellent job for the phenomenal AJ Styles. He gets the win in this Xplosion exclusive.